Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome back to another Reddit video, and today we will be looking at r/JustNeckbeardThings part 25. Let's get started. First, we're going to take a look at the Neckbeard mobile. Weebs, I don't understand why people think we're weird. Also Weebs, have the entire car filled with Weeb stuff. There is a lot of lolly, even a sticker there. Let's see, we turn to the back and even more stickers. Real cringy stuff here. And turning to the other side, oh, there's his Instagram. Don't want to go there, it's probably full of neckbeard stuff. Even people in the comments said so. And yeah, I don't even understand why anyone would want to do this, so let's just move on. This next one is a tweet from Onision. He even calls himself the Legend. I was told I'm the Joker of YouTube. I would be honored, but let's be honest, I look way better than the Joker. Well there, Onion Boy, you won't be looking so good after the FBI gets to you. For this next one, Callow Genius here is making some great progress on escaping the neckbeard lifestyle. Job acquired. Hair washed every third day, about 10 times as often as it was. Beard shaven every week, 4 times as often as it was. Keyboard cleaned every month, about 12 times as often as previous. Vegetables, a much larger portion of my diet. Deodorant every morning. Error undefined times as often as previous. Shower every morning. Teeth brushed every day. Exercise 3 times a week, about 12 times as often. Belly 4 inches smaller around. Attitude less than desirable, but I recognize it now, so it's improving. Don't worry, you'll get there step by step. Overall, increased activity, happiness, cleanliness, income, and interaction without screens. Edit. Thank you all so much for all the support already. It makes me even more determined to improve further. Well, keep it up, man. Everyone over at r/JustNeckbeardThings is real proud of you, so keep on going. This next one is what happens when a neckbeard uses Craigslist. A Lenovo Y50 gaming laptop for $450. Hi, I'm wondering if this is still available. Sorry, this is a gaming laptop. I'm not selling to women, it's not a sewing machine. This next one was reminded about a neckbeard encounter 4 years ago on November 23rd, 2015. I was on a BART going to work yesterday and some dude in a fedora, yeah, that was bad enough, was wearing an Avengers shirt. A pretty cool old school comic Avengers shirt. Some other dude complimented him on his shirt and started a conversation about the Avengers. Fedora dude looked at him and said, "If your entire knowledge of the Avengers consists of cartoons and movies, don't talk to me." Yeah, the dude was serious, so the other guy just walked to another seat. Talk about punchable faces. Must be one of those elitist nerds who need a chill because it's just entertainment. It's not like if your life depends on it. This next one's titled, "Shall I Rescue You, Milady?" I just want to hold out my hand to her and say, you look nice. Even if you're not nice, you deserve better than this. Now let's get out of here and burn the frickin' place down on the way out. Damn, that escalated quickly. Will you also tip your fedora as you tell her you're a nice guy? Oof, cringe. Swing and a miss. Milady, my pony, tips fedora. This next one got a friend request from an old high school acquaintance today, and it is a hard no. When you're minding your business in public, then you overhear random people talking about anime, Marvel, or Star Wars, but they need to check their facts. You twitch and cannot resist. You mentally snap and mouth diarrhea ensues. You correctively school them and shame them on acute one-sided knowledge, and they stare in awe. Then you might drop those B's and leave. Then you realize you made a fool of yourself in public. Again. But you are in your 30s and don't give an F. So I went to self-checkout and left. Tripped on nothing as usual. Me and my clumsy dork bum on the way out, lol. Lol, being a man-child with a dark sense of humor is apparently cool, so says the voices in my head. Well, it's just another one who's taking entertainment way too seriously. Guys, do you want to know what happens when a neckbeard watches the Joker? Well, here's a short story. Today I was able to watch the new Joker movie. It was a great film, but the only time I felt like laughing was when I remembered a scene from the memes. A few seats away from me and my friends, there was this dude who was laughing his butt off. After a while, it got kinda annoying. I don't think the film is supposed to be funny, and nobody was laughing about the sad stuff happening. Then, I was finally able to get a glimpse of the guy who thinks this film is so funny. And wouldn't you know it, it was your stereotypical neckbeard. It was really obvious that he was trying to imitate the Joker, and it was probably the most cringeworthy thing I have ever seen. Damn it, neckbeards keep ruining the movie. All I want to know is, when will this stop? This next one ran across a neckbeard in her past Tinder days. A 28-year-old neckbeard who is 69 miles away. Unsheaths katana. Milady. Also, I'm 6'1"ish, so there's that. Stargate and wish-washy watercolors. Trains to museums. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but moving on. Guys, you better brace yourselves because this is absolutely disgusting. It is the neckbeard keyboard filled with hair, dead skin, nail clippings, and it's just absolutely gotta move on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a fake tweet. Elon Musk actually tweeted this. Study the blade. While you were doing drugs, I studied the blade. While you were sleeping around before marriage, I practiced the blade. While you spent months at the gym for the sake of vanity, I used the blade. Now the demons are here, you're all unprepared, except for me, for I studied the blade. Tiny Ninja 123 asks, what does it mean to be a neckbeard? And I Fall Off at 30 gave a pretty good answer. There are 3 types of neckbeards. One is what people refer to as useless members of society, the fat nerd living in his mom's basement. This kind of neckbeard is usually the r/I'm very smart type of guy and are obsessed with gaming, particularly World of Warcraft. They'll use incredibly verbose words and will either start or heat up an argument. Of course, with their superior intellect and your unrivaled stupidity, they usually win. Best to just ignore them. The second is the show-off or act cool neckbeard. This kind of neckbeard are the ones you see on cringy r/I'm very badass videos or TikTok. They're the most frequently seen wearing their trademarked fedora. You can find a lot of them wielding katanas or holding fake guns just to show off. Most of them are weebs, snapping pictures of themselves with their fedora and katanas and with a very edgy caption. The third one is the Milady neckbeard. They are incredibly obsessed with girls and are the creepiest types of neckbeards. Again, most of them are weebs. You'll usually find them commenting on an anime-related topic, especially one that involves a girl character. Almost all of them have a waifu, a non-existent anime girl character, and a body pillow with their waifu on it. Some have an unhealthy attraction to Asian females, and some are lollies. Of course, there are also neckbeards with a combination of all of the above, but these are the 3 types of neckbeards. But Jack the Car Guy also tells you to keep in mind that these are all mindset sort of things as opposed to being based off physical appearance. So some guys might look like neckbeards but are not actually neckbeards. This next one is titled, It's Society's Fault. Poor people are poor because of the decisions they make. There's plenty of opportunities out there. Anyways, it's society's fault women don't want me. Ladies and gentlemen, the usual suspects are back. We have Lucas. Everyone, their mother, and even their dog knows his last name by now. But anyway, it's captioned, what a date with me is like, and he is looking real creepy right there, oh lord. I am one of the few nightmares of your entire goddamn life. You messed with me, and I will unsheath my sword and cut you in frickin' half. And you will be on the ground begging for mercy. Watch yourself before you wreck yourself. Nothing personnel, kid. This next one is not sure if this was posted, but you see this fictional character? I'm not afraid to admit that I've lost liters of my man juice to this character of mere fantasy. Isn't it funny how not even real women arouse me like she does? I have killed millions of my offspring to the thought of having an intercourse with a cartoon. And you can see her right there. But it's apparently a copy pasta, so... This next one is trying to be real scientific with these terms like female specimen. Ah, how indeed it is difficult for the female specimen, aka girls, to find the perfect man. Girls like attention, but not too much attention. They want a guy that actively pursues, but not to the most greatest extent that it constitutes desperateness. Girls don't want a dirty guy, yet they'll never accept asexuality. The guy could be handsome with little to no personality or confidence once the girl actually gets to know him, but from afar, the girls are all so frickin' in love with him. The guy thinks to himself, stop judging a book by its cover. Just because I'm handsome doesn't mean it's been any easier than the ugly guy. Sounds like an unhealthy mix of nice guy and neckbeard. This next one just had to tell the group, the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans Forever group, I just spent 30 minutes looking at Dark Magician Girl NSFW on my phone. I have a problem. Yes, your problem is that you should keep that kind of stuff to yourself. This next one is a weak-minded man. I'm sure he has a waifu. We truly are more superior, but hurt Christians in 3. 2. Religion is rather silly. Only the unintelligent and weak-minded needs an imaginary friend in their lives. Dude, seriously? Atheists who don't act like this must be facepalming every single time they see a post like this, because it falsely makes atheism look bad. This next one is cross-posted from r/nice guys because it has hints of Neckbeard as well. So the other day I'm at GameStop and I see this cutie pie girl. I walk up to her and notice that she's looking at the 3DS games. I simply asked, "You have a 3DS, huh? Which Pokemon games do you have?" And she gives me this disgusted look. I knew crap was gonna get bad with her right away. She got all defensive and was like, no, I'm here for my little brother," and heads up to the cashier. So she's not even a gamer, but she's at GameStop. I'm freaking sick of girls doing this to me when I'm just trying to be friendly. So I followed her and said, "Okay, you might think treating people like crap before you get to know them is cool, but that's not how the real frickin' world works. When somebody's trying to be nice to you, you need to frickin' be nice back. Plus, you're not even a gamer." And the cashier, some skinny-looking 16-year-old, starts getting uppity and tells me to calm down or I'm gonna have to leave. I'm freaking going into a pure rage at this point and say, this is BS. I wasn't doing anything wrong. In fact, she's the one who should leave for being a complete freaking B to your customers. She's not even a gamer. Long story short, I tried to reason with him but got banned from going to GameStop. This is screwed up. I say we need to start protesting GameStop for letting these frickin' people get away with this. She wasn't even a gamer. That guy should have had my back. Anybody else done with this crap? Damn it, a fellow gamer has betrayed me. The gamers were supposed to rise up. This next one's titled, Pulling the Curtains Back Slightly. Let me tell you who the hell I am. A story Swiss Army knife. Hero. Villain. WTF ever. But if I feel like anything, the devil, waiting for his due. The beast, wanting to be loved and be loved. The warrior, struggling to remain consequential. The joke, how quickly I am cast aside. But you just get to see a weirdo and bask in my freak show. We focus on the is and negate the why. So maybe I'm pulling the curtain back slightly. For this next one, it's the Neckbeard circa 2300, when the Neckbeards turn into chairs, being injected with Mountain Dew, that gamer fuel, and of course, you need the chicken tendies while you're gaming. This last one is the confessions of a former neckbeard, or how I learned not to smell and love the bar of soap. Confession time. I used to be the smelly student in my high school. I was full neckbeard, highly into anime, video games, and rarely bathed. Properly at the very least. I know I smelled, but being highly aspergic, I've learned a lot since my actual diagnosis at 17. I couldn't quite comprehend the need to not stink. That all changed when I received the nicest cruel comment I ever got. A girl in my class straight up told me to my face I stink. No, I wasn't trying to flirt, I never been into the whole dating thing, and at first, I was hurt. But after a few minutes of thinking, I realized she was 100% right. From that day on, I regularly did my laundry and bathed properly on a daily basis, plus deodorant. It's been 12 years now and I can fairly say I no longer smell, normally at least, and I'm super self-aware of any odor I produce. Camping trips are slightly different, but I take advantage of the lake to at least scrub with water. Moral of the story, even the smelliest of smelliest can learn better hygiene. Also, if someone smells, it may seem rude, but tell them and maybe they'll catch on. Although the only issue I have is you never know how these neckbeards might respond. Anyway, I'd like to thank my patrons, especially Peter, Dankledge, Says Southwell, and Bionic. You can join in a link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.